Hello and good day. It's me renting from the pulpit, and I remain your coach, Uluwatoyi. And it's my birth month, and it's been about quality child engagement. So, how was it yesterday at your polling unit? I'm sure you went out to perform your civic duty. It's important we do that. But ultimately, let's stay optimistic. I have told myself, whatever the outcome of this, whether my candidate wins or not, it doesn't matter. You know what matters? This dispensation, this new government regime is going to work for my good. So say that to yourself too. Stay positive, yes. You might see things not, lots of irregularities here and there. Social media might have, delivered lots of things that look scary to us. But you know what matters? What matters is a function of you and your mindset. So today, we'll be sharing on quality child engagement. We've shared a number of resources in the course of the week, in the course of the month, what it is, and a number of things that will be resourceful for us in this light. So today we'll be looking at how to engage. How do we engage? Yes, quality child engagement is great, it's good, it's this and all and that. How do we actually engage in quality ways? And that's what we're looking at here today. But there is a step. Like one of my quotes said, there's a quality child engagement is like a hack. But you know what? Process they shall. So there's a process. Before we go into the how, there's something we need to get right. And that is what I say, I call KYC. You might say, know your customer. It is know your child here. You must know the child you want to engage. You must understand the child's learning style. You must understand the child's love language. You must understand the strengths and the weaknesses, the personality, the temperament, and all of it. You need to know about that child in question, their interests. And of course, as a parent, you must have an idea of their experiences, the people they've been exposed to, and how those people have influenced them, their opinions about life, and the way they perceive things. So those are the things okay, let me share this simple thing. It looks so simple. My son played and he doesn't really have any physical wound, but I think he was leaping with one of the legs actually. So the regular thing, we're trying to massage and all this. Until I spoke to an health practitioner and she was like, she told us to not massage the leg. We just put any, what do they call it? Any cream that they use for massaging. If you put it in hot water or warm water, not too hot, you apply a cloth or towel into the water, then just use it to touch the leg. We've been on this thing for like 3 days. We did it that way that day, and I must tell you, the following day it started working well. And I'm like, but we were massaging. She was like, no, don't massage, just rub the towel, use that towel you soaked in the warm water with an adjusting cream, and rub it on the leg. And that was just it. And that's exactly how it is. Child engagement must be dispensed for it to achieve the result it's meant to achieve. It's meant to develop your child wholly in all faculties. If you go through the definitions, you'll see it there. Do you understand? So that is why you need to know your child. For you to dispense properly, understand who your child is. Do you understand? And that's that's the first process to entering quality child engagement. Of course, you might have been doing it. You might have a number of things your child is engaged in and busy with. But you need to do more. Take it a step further. And which is quality child engagement. Knowing your child so you can engage in quality ways that adds value to the child. Do you understand? So, taking it up from there, learning your child, knowing your child, because it's one of our jobs as a parent. One of our major roles is to learn our child. When we learn them, we'll be able to forge a great relationship with them that help us drive and thrive as we work with them as they grow from one stage of life to another, you will be able to understand the intricacies. And there's no end to learning your child, because there are different parts of us. Even as an adult, you do certain things and you be like, now maybe this, yes. There's an unknown part of every one of us. So your child will keep evolving. You keep learning as they evolve. You keep knowing that child as the child evolves. So after learning your child, which there is no end to it. So don't think, I have known him. You, this boy, I have known you. Coach Tony said we should learn you. No, no, no. There is no end to learning your child. There's no end to knowing your child. That is why it's not to know, it's knowing, it's learning. It's a present continuous thing. So, how do we now engage now that we know? We engage with a goal in mind. The goal is, one, to make our child fulfill purpose, enjoy their personality, have fun, and grow. That's why. Do you understand? Have fun, grow, fulfill purpose, and enjoy themselves. Enjoy life within their space, going by what they have, going by their natural tendencies. It's not about pushing a child towards what they don't want to. They don't have the capacity for. No. But one thing I want to point out here, there are things everybody needs to learn, and we may not have natural tendencies for them. But if you want to do that, you will start from the known to the unknown. A child that has phobia for water, you can't say, oh, that's swimming, you must know it. The child will know it. But can you start with working on the psyche of the child, making the child appreciate swimming, making the child see the value in swimming? Do you understand? Such that when the child is stepping into the water, the weight of the fear is not as much as the value of swimming. Do you understand? In the mind of the child, the weight of the value the child will get from learning to swim is much more than the fear. Do you understand? And that's what it is. Do you understand? As I said, it's about knowing your child. A child that is shy but wants to walk and dance, no problem. Just start by creating a stage in your home where the child will dance. You can start that way. Then from there, tell the child he or she will present something before the dance. It's a gradual process. Then you can involve the cousins one day or your siblings. Do you understand? These people want to watch you dance. So do you understand? The one thing you would achieve there is there's an audience. Abby? It's gradually. Do you understand? And you keep boosting the child's confidence, add it to speaking. You start with known to unknown. Do you understand? And that's where we are looking at. That's why I said it has to be with knowledge. It's not just engaging. It's not just buying the newest toy, the latest edition of PS, and all of it. No, it's not just feeding your child with screen and buying them the latest whatever of gadgets, and it's beyond that. It's about knowledge. It's about tact. That's why it's called quality, and that's what it is about. And let me just mention a few benefits of quality child engagement, because I've been going all about it. A child that's engaged in quality ways, a child that has been trained to make the most of their time, a child that's been trained to make the most of their natural resources, natural tendencies from the home front, will barely be idle. And you know what the Bible says about the idle land? The idle land is the devil's workshop. Dear dad and mom, unfortunately, we are doing that to our children. We feed them up and we leave them with screens. Screen is doing nothing without any goal in mind. Screens are good. Device, I'm recording with a device here. But why are you giving it to them? Can the reason come before the device? Do you understand? Can the reason for having that device come before the device? A lot of children are into coding. They're into things that adults do with devices. They've done a good job for themselves because they were guided into having those devices. So it's not just about giving children things, it's about giving things to children with a goal in mind. And that's what quality child engagement is. I'm sure you've been able to glean few lessons from today's class, from today's parenting from the pulpit. I remain Oluwatoyin. You can check up the comment section. There are a few resources I've added there for Know Your Child, and of course, few more resources that will add value to you. Thank you and take care. Enjoy the rest of your week. Bye.